watch this. You see that? Foot's right down. It's lost power. So this is what happens, and this will likely be coming up as misfires now. If I pull over and we turn the car off, turn it back on again, we'll be okay again for a little bit, but it's definitely a misfire there now. It's struggling up this hill now. Hi YouTubers, welcome to the channel. So we're here with the Ml55. Everything's been going really well with this car until now. So driving it up the road the other day and decided to put my foot down on the gas, and it decides to lose power. Done it quite a few times. I turn the car off, turn it back on again, it's losing power each time. I have read the fault codes. It's talking about a purge valve. Let me show you where that is. So we've got a purge valve here which deals with exhaust gases. That came up as an error, and we've also got an error on the O2 sensors, which we will look at as well. So a purge valve I've got coming, some O2 sensors we might need to swap. In the meantime, what I have done, because I had one spare, is I've swapped out the MAF sensor that deals with the amount of air going in. I think what we might need to do as well is do a compression test to take out all the spark plugs and test on a compression each of the spark plug cylinders. Yeah, not sure where we're going to go with this, and this video will probably end up being quite long as we try and dive into what's going on. For now, we're going to go out for a drive. I'm going to give it a test after I've now changed this MAF sensor, and we'll see how it goes. Cheers. But since this MAF change, it seems to be behaving itself. Here we go again. So I've done it at least 8 or 9 times since we've changed the MAF sensor, and it seems to be behaving. Just going to slow down again. Let all these cars go by. Okay, we're going to punch it. Okay, so we've been driving around quite a bit with the car now, and it's been behaving really well until today, when it then lost power again. When I checked the codes, it's come up with this purge valve, which I've not replaced yet, but the part's coming today. So I'm going to take that purge valve off in readiness for when the new one comes. We'll put the new one on and then we'll try again. So let's get on with it. Okay, so first thing I would say is that getting this clip off was an absolute pain in the backside. I ended up having to sort of kind of break it off to eventually release it. Second of all though, I put my little battery system back on again, and I wanted to see if the solenoid was actually working. So if you listen, it does actually seem to be working. You can actually hear it clicking, but whether it's working as it needs to is another thing. I guess we'll find out when we get the replacement one. So yeah, this one's out, ready for the replacement one to go in. Okay, that's our replacement purge valve on. I guess we'll now drive it and see how it behaves. The car has been driving a lot better since we've replaced both the MAF sensor and the purge valve. But on the very odd occasion it does still lose power, and each time it's still coming back with O2 sensor errors. So I've got a couple of O2 sensors, and I thought what I'll do now is tackle the bit harder ones to get to, which is basically this one here, and then connects up there, and then there's the same on the other side. These are the upstream ones, which is giving an error about. So we'll give this a go and see if this helps out. Look very covered in soot. Very interesting. So maybe this is the cause of our problem. I'll compare it to the new one going in, I'll show you. So that's the new one going in, that's the old one. Very interesting, a difference. Yeah, let's see if this resolves this then. Okay, so that's the new one in this side. You can see up there, connected in. And there it's fitted. We'll try and do the other side now, so it's the wheel arch off. And that'll be the two upstream ones, which are actually the more difficult ones to get to be fair. So let's go to the other side.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? Yeah, this is my life, my strife, my right
Okay,
to
that was
fight.
very fiddly, but yeah, we managed to get it in. So obviously there's the O2 sensor, there's the clip. It's just the clip. Getting the sensor in is actually right, but getting the clipping was, yeah, a bit interesting. But we're there. So now we'll see if that makes a difference to the errors we're getting.
I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, oh. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it, how you gonna move for it, what you gonna be?